Tell me a story.
A story?
Pass the time.
I don't know any stories.
Nimrod.
I'm just kidding. A story. How about a story about the stars?
Stars? You mean those little lights up in the sky?
Yes. Now, as everyone knows, the stars are just sparkly fruits up in the highest branches of the sky. Everyone, at one time or another, has tried to reach up and pick the fruit for themselves. But no one has ever succeeded. No one. Except the big snake in the sky.
The big snake in the sky?
Oh, you've seen him slide by. His body so big he covers the stars with his scales.
I have seen him go by. On a cloudy day.
Big Snake in the Sky's favorite thing in all the world were the stars. On warm nights, he will slide across the sky and eat 2 or 3 as a midnight snack.
He eats the stars?
Well, the bigger the animal, the more they must eat. And the big snake in the sky is the biggest animal of them all. Now one day, Snake was visiting his friend Auk. Rack! Auk was a very silly bird who was always daring his friends to do silly things. On this day, he dared Snake, I dare you to eat 5 stars at the same time. 5 stars, said Snake. That is too easy. And he flew up in the sky and he ate 5 stars. Not bad, said Auk. But could you eat 10? 10 is nothing, replied Snake. And to prove it, he devoured 10 stars. Well done, said Auk, who was impressed. Now what if I asked you to eat them all in one bite?
All of the stars?
Yes. Of course I can, said Snake, feeling a little worried. He wasn't sure he had room in his belly for all the stars. But he was determined to prove the might of his hunger to Auk. So he opened his mouth up as wide as it would go and flew through the air, eating every star in sight until the whole sky was dark and empty. Well, Auk, what do you think of that? But Auk was gone.
Oh no. Had he eaten him too?
Perhaps. The big snake couldn't be sure. Without the stars, it was too dark to see anything.
The stars did not return the next night, as they always do?
No, they'd all been eaten. Now when the big snake in the sky saw what he'd done, he was heartbroken. How I miss the little stars, he said as he drifted alone in the dark. How could I have forgotten? I cannot see my way through the night without them. And he wept tears for what he had done.
But every tear turned into a star.
Yes, exactly. And ever since then, the big snake in the sky has left the stars alone.
got some little shrooms.